everyone, Nordic Beast here, and welcome back to the NID server. So I haven't been on here in a while. I've just been dusting off a bunch of stuff because my outpost here, which is near the center station, was out of power, and I got Molly up and working again, which actually I got to get her back in place now. And my station was a little rusty, so I haven't been on here in a while because the NID server was having some issues. We were having some lag issues, and sim speed was down. Apparently at one point it was down to 0.3, 0.4, and for me it was like 0.7, which even that was getting irritating. It was like walking around in slush. And then they went in, Boris and Mir, and cleaned everything up, and it's up to one sim speed of 1 again. Oh, whoops, sorry. Right now I seem to be getting 30 frames per second, but depending on where I am, I drop down to about 20. My base, or Boris's base, which is over there. So I did one previous video, but it was getting really lengthy, so I figured I'd redo it. So one of the things they did is anything that wasn't welded, they welded up, just to get the sim speed up and running, which seemed to have helped a lot. But I came out of my base way out there, 24,000 meters, and the girders, like the unwelded blocks I had in my hangar, are all welded up. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So one of the things I ended up doing at one point was I got rid of a bunch of my small ships. They were just crowding up my hangar anyway, and I didn't really need them, and that didn't seem to help all that much. And so I was off here for a little while, but I did get my shipyard up and running. I do have a small shipyard for building small ships. It's the rotor trick, where it's a large rotor with a small cap on it, and I used it to build a new small ship, which is this right here, which is the F-37 Wolf. Long story short, there's a fighter that's on the workshop called the Raven, and that person used, whoever made it, I believe the guy was Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. He builds a lot of really cool ships. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names in the workshop. But he used like the Uncle Steve blocks and a couple other mods. I decided to build a vanilla version, and then I didn't like the fact that I just kind of copied the design, but I love the wing layout, which is almost the same. He's got canards, and everything else is pretty much different, but the wing setup is almost the same, except for his, instead of slanting down on the back, they slanted up on the back, which is pretty cool looking, but kind of like how the wings look on here now. But this one does follow the fighter rules. It's got the 1 rocket launcher, 4 Gatlings, 20 small thrusters, 4 large, which you can see the 4 large in the back here. It's about 22,000 kilograms, and it handles well. I really love it. This will probably be like my mainline fighter once planets hit, because that's why I've been designing a lot of fighters lately with wings, because I'm so excited for planets. Cannot wait. The last week's update was the moving sun, which I don't think is set up in here. I think it's still stationary, which, is fine. But I have toyed with it quite a bit. I even made a room with Armageddon asteroids, with the sun moving. And I thought the meteorites. And I thought the meteorites would come from the sun, but they don't, which is kind of unfortunate, actually. I would like to see Keen Software House do that. Actually have the meteorites still come from the actual sun. So as it moves, it can be a problem. So, or have where the meteorites come from be random instead of a fixed spot. I think that would be a little bit more of a challenge, or make it a choice. You could have random meteorites or fixed meteorites. I don't know, whatever, something like that. So, like I said, back at my main base, I've got the large shipyard up and running too. I do have a couple of ships for NID Defense designed, but I haven't built them yet. I just got back on here tonight to see how things are running, and it was. So, like I said, I got my base up and running again. I got the Nordic outpost up and running. Which reminds me, recently, if you guys watch Boris's page, which if you don't, I suggest you do. He's very entertaining and extremely funny. But he mentioned me. He was saying that I had built my base way out there because I had a poor PC, which I did for a long time. But this is actually a new PC, so Boris, if you're watching this, just so you know, this is my new computer, which is much better. And I built this outpost just so I had a presence near you guys. I felt bad, like, I'm always way the F out there, so if I'm in here working with you guys, I have somewhere to work from. I don't have to fly 24,000 meters to get back to my main base to get whatever I need. So in this base, I only have ingots. I don't have many parts in there. It's just ingots. And I don't even think I have a refinery. I think I only have an assembler here. Or no, I think I have a arc furnace. So yeah. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned this, Dracul came in one day, and unfortunately he can't run in here, even when things were running smoothly. And I wish I could buy the man a new computer. It would make me so happy. But this was apparently part of the front of an exploration ship, and him and Sal caught it, and they cut it off and painted it red and gave it to me as Big Red Dick. So, but that was like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had the chance to grind it down yet. And not only that, since I don't get out to my outpost much, I kind of forgot about it. So, alright, so real quick, let's, I want to explore around. I'm not going to go to the center base, because I don't want to give anything away about the Merry Friends series, which, oh, that's center. That's Anubis's. This way. Alright, we're going to head out this way. Which, look at this. I spotted this from about 12k away. It's so huge, I'm like, holy crap, you can see it. You can see the structure itself from that far away. That's how big that is. There we go, I can kind of see, yeah. So, I'm sorry if you can hear fireworks in the background. Today is July 4th, and for those not from the United States, that is our Independence Day, War of Independence from the British. Take that, you damn Brits. Even though actually July 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, was the real Independence Day. I don't know why it switched from 2nd to 4th, whatever. So, yeah, this is Boris's big blue donut base that is just cool as hell. So I'm just going to give a quick look inside. I looked in there earlier, but I figure I'll show you. Here's the welding ship I built him, which actually one of the reactors didn't have uranium in it, so I kind of evened it up for him. So you see all the ships in here, which I noticed this earlier. His bus has no wheels. The wheels on the bus can't go round and round now. What the hell? Is it in Detroit? Is it here with me? Why isn't it on blocks? So, this is the Postman Pat van I built for Boris, which he seemed to be so happy with. And I put oxygen tanks and an assault rifle in there for him so he'd stay safe and actually live and breathe. And somebody put a lot more oxygen tanks in there for him. So, yeah, here I am getting about 15 frames per second. So, I apologize for the low frame rates. I haven't had to say that in some time. Oh! Yeah, I'm wondering if rendering distance on these lights is low, because I noticed this in another room here. Yeah, right here. Look at that. But I think Boris is onto something with all this. This is so cool. This is a very, very awesome design, sir. So and then he's got all his assemblers under there. And that's pretty much it. I know he's got another room that's under construction, but there's not much there right now. So I am loving what he is doing with this place. I can't wait to be able to, come hang out here with everybody. So yeah, it's very cool. So next, let's go take a look at Anubis's place. I actually have not been there yet. So Anubis, there it is. Oop, about 10k out. So, yeah, what's that? Oh. So there's one other thing, this deep space penetrated, whatever that is. I will probably go check that out. Let's see, SBA? Okay, I don't know why I hit that. SBA factions. Oh, okay, so that's Minty's, which I still have not gotten to meet him. Minty, if you happen to watch this video, or if anybody talks to Minty, I have seen your base. That is pretty cool. And Also, unfortunately, his computer doesn't seem to like being on here very much. He's got a lower end machine for this kind of server, but he still built some very interesting stuff. So yeah. Now, pardon me. What's coming up here is Anubis's donut, and or what did Boris name it? Glory hole. It's a glory hole. Now I helped Anubis design this actually. I don't know if he's going with the same design. I hope he is, because it was pretty cool. It was almost like a net of pistons with welders, and it's a wall that you would pull a projector ship through. So you'd pull the projector ship up to it, and then you pull your design through. And that looks like it is. Yes, it is! And it seems to fit together so far. Alright, I'm going to turn on my lights. This is a cool design. Look at this. So here we go. The pistons will push this out, and then they meet here in the middle, and there's like one block, I think it's one block between those, and then with the welders teethed like that, it will build a large ship quite well, but it's got to be a big ship, and as long as it can fit through here, this is the up and down side to side, and then lengthwise you'd pull it through. So you'd have a projector ship that just yanks it through and builds it as it goes. And then you can use the projector ship for as long as or you can back it up at whatever speed you want. What is this? I can't remember what he named this one, but this is his welding grinding ship. I actually really like this design. Especially with the batteries. I'm a freak about batteries. Huh. Maybe a little too, too little thrust for the grinders. You might bounce around a bit. For the welders, I think that's just fine. Anubis, an idea. Maybe you've got plenty of room on this thing. You could add extra thrusters to turn on and off with your grinder. Maybe you could make it, add a couple of extra thrusters, shut them off, and then group them in your cockpit with the grinders for on and off. So they'll only turn on, or you could also use more gyros, perhaps, which I think you've got 2 on here. Okay, which one is off? Look at that. So maybe that is the case. Look at all the lights on this thing too. He for one of my I made like a starter base, like an easy start, and I got an idea from Dracul on having lights everywhere to really light everything up, and Anubis seems to have taken that to all his ships, which I think he has a projector ship over here, which I really like. This one here. I don't know if it's got a name or not. Can I get it? Maybe? Nope. Because Anubis doesn't love me. But he uses this to that's how he got everything in. Like, he kind of used this as a merge block tractor, pretty much, just pushing everything into place. And he said he got the inspiration of this between me and Dracul on actually trying to give a bit of form to its function. And I do like this ship. I think it's really, really cool, and one of the more useful designs I have seen outside of, like, a drill ship, or a welding ship, or a grinding ship. This has a really, really good utilitarian use. So, very cool, Anubis, very cool. And his little base here, that's, just enough to get that up and working. So, alright, I'm going to cut out here, and I will maybe pop up over at Minty's base. And that might be about it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else going on here? Like I said, I'm not going to look at the central station. I don't want to give anything away. NCS Jackal's Critter? What in the hell? Okay, it's adventure. Ooh! Oh, look at, what in the hell is that? What have you made, Anubis? Whoa! Okay, I knew he was gonna build in here, but actually seeing this is even cooler than like him talking about it. Like, I'm left in awe. It's better seeing it than having known about it. This, sir, I tip my hat to you. Look at that. Son of a bitch. No shit. Like I said, I knew he was going to do this. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, so is this... Huh. No shit. Okay, so I've kind of rambled on long enough. Alright, I'm going to head over to Minty's base, and I'll see you guys in a second. Well, I'm on my way to Minty's base. I figured I'd explain a couple of things just while I'm drifting here. I have... Is that Minty that just... I think it is Minty Jones. Look at that. Maybe he'll pop on the server real quick. I'm going to go ahead and keep my HUD up in case he does. But I did recently get a new job, and so that's one of the reasons I haven't been posting on YouTube much. I just haven't had time to edit and things like that. I still have been playing a lot, but no offense to my viewers, I find my personal entertainment slightly more important than editing all the time. So I still have been playing, I just haven't been editing as much as I should. But everything is all worked out. I'm still working at my previous job and waiting to go to my new one, but I've got everything worked out for it, so now my free time has opened up a bit. I'm still sitting on my Skyrim stuff, which I think yet again I forgot to post my damn portrait of my character and me and how close they look. And then I also have some survival with me, Lacarthian, and Dracul. And I think Lacarthian is going to kill me. I think he will come halfway across the country to find me, to punch me right in the face, and then possibly pummel me to death afterwards, if I don't start posting that so I can record some more. It is quite funny. He yelled at me a lot because he's very OCD on how he builds. And so I'm sitting there placing blocks, and he's like, stop placing blocks! And I like to build a framework before I build a base. He prefers to build each block as he's going. For me, that takes too long. I'm impatient. And so, yeah, the ridiculousness ensues. Oh, look at that. Huh. Which actually reminds me, I know there's an asteroid out here of Anubis's head. I would love to get the coordinates to Anubis's head. I know that's kind of an odd thing to say, but yeah, it's out here somewhere. I will find you Anubis's head. So yeah, I will get my Skyrim back up and running again, and as well as that survival, and we'll start recording more of that. Actually, the three of us get together quite often, so hopefully we'll do that. I really want to do my Space Fighter series, like my fighter battle, as like a weekly thing. Just all I need is once a week, but trying to get people interested in it seems to be difficult. And I find that unfortunate. I thought more people would be interested in like dogfighting and things like that, or just like a general ship design challenge. But what I think I'll do is, instead of it being a weekly series, I will try to get it posted as often as possible. You know, just in general, just when I can. I know Sal was talking about being interested in trying it, but you know, getting time with everybody can be very difficult, especially being in the U.S. compared to like Sal, who's in the U.K., or Boris, who's in Australia. Same thing with Minty. I believe Minty's in Australia. You know, these massive time zone differences can be very difficult. Actually, the good thing is, I should mention this for you people on the other side of the world, I am going to be switching to nights soon, to evenings. So I might actually be able to start recording with you guys soon. Oh, yeah, sweet. Like, it just dawned on me. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm glad I kind of talked while I was flying to Minty's base here. So, but has he tried to join? No? If If he does hop on here, maybe I'll see if he gets on TeamSpeak, and we could do something together. So, I remember I'd looked at his base once before, and I have seen some of his videos. I am subscribed to him. The deep space penetrated. That just kills me. And apparently he has like a music-themed base. So, go ahead and take a look at this. I can't remember. I think he's outside. Alright, yeah, it must be on the far side of the asteroid. Alright, how about I'm going to give you a wide berth here. Wow, this epileptic flashing is... Okay. Minty! Oh, you know what? It's probably just his body. Okay. I'm gonna find my way in here. What in the hell? I thought he was outside. Like, I thought his base was outside. Whoop. Okay, I'm very, very, very confused. You know what? Maybe this is like a new base or something. Oh, here we go, here we go. I don't think I can get my fighter in there. Yeah, I can't see well enough into there, so I'm just going to set the wolf out here. Don't fly away. Okay, good. Oh, here we go. So we have a tunnel, apparently. Is this a new base, I guess? I wonder if he had to move. Because, you know, because all the lag and everything. Which is kind of sad if that's the case. So, oh well. I definitely find this design interesting. It kind of looks like, almost like an eel with a bunch of drills on the front. It's so long and narrow. That is what she said. Sorry, could not help myself. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it for today. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button. If you liked the episode, please hit the like button. And I will see you guys